Alright, hello and welcome to this weather update. It is almost 2 in the morning, but I figured I have to do another weather update because the storm is continuing to start to do damage, and I want to talk about it because a lot of other people just aren't talking about it. So here's the storm on the satellite. Here it is on the radar. You could see its circulation. Maybe not quite as much heavy rain over the area, but you can still see a lot over here. And here it is on the IntelliCast radar. And you can see it's just heavy rain over here. Alright, but I want to talk about the damage because we have damage that's going on now. Along the Jersey Shore, JCP&L now has 8,600 power outages. Number of large ones. There's a large one in Country Lake Estates, Manchester Township, Fork and River. Here's another one. Once over 1,500 people without a power. These are 16 separate power outages here, which I'm not going to zoom in on. But there are a number of power outages now starting to occur along the Jersey Shore, and our power here just blinked just for a split second. It was just really just dimmed for a moment, but definitely storm related as well. So far, PSEG is not reporting that many power outages, 285, but I did hear a bunch of sirens go off, so I'm wondering if a wire went down. That's because of these winds. So I want to talk about these winds. Atlantic City, we're going to actually talk about these winds at Atlantic City Airport here. So, because they've really seen some very high winds. Northwest at 26 gusting to 37. However, earlier the wind was even worse, and I can show it on the screen, but I'll also look at that 2.66 inches of rain already at Atlantic City Airport. And yeah, that observation there, Northwest at 40 gusting to 53. That was a couple of hours ago. 53-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So some very strong wind gusts occurring there, and also if we work our way, because the Jersey Shore saw the wind first, so that's where we're going over there, but now it's affecting our area. At Miller Air Park, Northwest at 24, gusting to 35, and they've had 3.36 inches of rain already. That's not, that's 3.36 inches of rain. Let me make that a little larger so people can see. Yeah, you can see that 3.36 inches of rain there. All right, so just the heavy rain is materializing. All right, so the heavy rain, these high winds, is causing these problems. I want to look and take a look at our area. Let's take a look at Farmingdale Airport. And yeah, northeast wind at 22, gusting to 30. So we're starting to see those winds too. 1.23 inches at Farmingdale, so not quite as much there. But yeah, some areas, it looks like the Jersey Shore might wind up being for the area for the heaviest rain. So northeast 24, gusting to 32 at Islip, 1.20 inches, and it's still raining. So the rain is still going to keep coming down. Let's see, 51 at Gabreski Airport, east at 15, gusting to 26, and 0.70 inches of rain. So the last thing we're going to look at here is the 511 New York map. I don't see too many flooding reports on Long Island. There's one at one over here, if we can get to it. It just wants to show the camera, but let's see if we can get to it here. Yeah, flooding on the Northern State Parkway. So there is flooding. One of the lanes is closed going eastbound. I don't see any other flooding reports here. Let's see, there might be some here. Let's see what this says. We have a disabled vehicle. Alright, so that's not flooding. But I can tell you there's been a lot of flooding reports in New Jersey, so that's where we're going to go. We're going to look at New Jersey. There's a lot of these. There's a whole bunch of these. Flooding at an outside agency assist Garden State Parkway by exit 117. Flooding on New Jersey 35 in Holmdel. Accident, vehicle off the road. It's just an accident, but we have flooding here. Let's see. Flooding on New Jersey 34. So there's a lot of flooding. Flooding on New Jersey 79. So Jersey looks like they're getting the brunt of the flooding for now. But that rain is falling over us now. So those numbers are going to go up. Flooding on New Jersey 35 in Neptune. We have a flooding on New Jersey 71, and everything is closed down there. In Manasquan, more flooding in Point Pleasant Beach. Flooding on 88 in both directions in Lakewood Township. 1 to 2 lanes closed. We have flooding on Route 9. 1 of 2 lanes closed. That is in Lakewood Township. We have more flooding, or no, an accident in Toms River. So a lot of problems tonight due to this storm. And just go to the Weather Service. Let's see if they've issued a flash flood warning for anyone yet. Have they issued a flash flood warning? It looks like they might have issued a flood warning now for Ocean County. So let's see what we have. All right, they have a flood advisory and a high wind warning in effect. So flood advisory till 3:45 in the morning, and a high wind warning in effect till 4 a.m. So that is flood warning in effect there. Let's see, we do have some flood warnings here, so let's see. So flood warnings alright, there are a bunch of flood warnings that are out now for northwestern Camden County, Burlington County. Flood warnings in effect for Hunterdon County. Flood warning in effect for Raritan River. Flood warning in effect for... So there's going to be a lot of flooding here, and this is what I was concerned about. I don't know why Upton has not issued any flood warnings for our area. They most certainly should have. I mean, over 3 inches of rain has fallen in Toms River, and it's only going to get worse. So I'm just going to end this by looking at the river reports. Let's get to that if I can find it. Rivers and lakes, and see if I can get a report from Toms River as far as what the river is doing there right now. And that will wrap up this weather update. And of course, I will keep you updated on this. I think this is the one. Let's see. Alright, it has risen rapidly. Alright, so here we go. It has gone up. Look at that. This is Toms River. It has gone up a lot. Now, it's far from flood stage, but you can see how fast it's rising. So I'll have to keep our eye on this. Anyway, that is going to wrap up this weather update. This is quite a storm, understated by the Weather Service once again. I have my theories as to why the Weather Service is understating these storms. I think they're getting pressure from, you know who. I'm not going to mention his name, to, downplay these storms, to, try to make people not try to hide the fact that we're in a climate crisis. I'm just going to put it that way. That's going to be it for this weather update, and the power outage number just went up. So yeah, it's going to start going up now, and the lights are flickering. So I better end this. That's going to be it, and hopefully power stays on here. Hopefully it does. That's going to be it. Take care.